always have a dark life.
Life lessons with Kenzie.
Life lessons with Kenzie are dark, and you guys missed it. Sorry, I just made Kobe like sad.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know how to deal with this emotion.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, the boobs. Alright, it's all good.
That make it better?
Ladies and gentlemen, some people get depressed, some people have depression, other people's are made sad by other people. Me, I'm a simple man. I get sad, and the one thing that cheers me up in the world is my wife's boobs.
Or sometimes just me.
Most of the time just you, but your boobs are definitely a plus.
My boobs are like an instant pick-me-up for you.
An instant get-me-up, you were saying? Alright, let's stop grossing out the people. My
Yeah.
name's Kobe.
And I'm Kenzie.
Welcome to Boop and Bloop. We're playing?
Bloop and Boop. And
No, we're not playing.
No,
Bloop
but you
and
said it
Bloop.
wrong.
Boop and Bloop. Damn it. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm an idiot. Sayuri!
You're not an idiot.
I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room,
Then you saw us kissing.
but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy
I mean, really sad.
that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayuri, don't say that. Also, Jesus Christ, this got dark really fast. I don't mean to laugh at the situation, but this is the only way I can handle it is laughing.
I'm sorry, babe.
Anywho.
I'm glad I don't talk like that anymore.
Take the headphones off and sit here
Kobe's just walking away.
think for a while.
It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica's right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But
Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayuri?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayuri?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Mako, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand, Yeah, squeeze your hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wheresley, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
Whoa, which is it?
Save the game real quick.
How do I do that?
It's right next to auto at the bottom of the game. We're gonna make a branch path. Empty slot, yeah. Oh man.
Which one do you want to do first?
Are we gonna do all the endings?
Maybe not all of them, but we might
Ladies
try to
and
get more
gentlemen,
than one.
we're gonna do all the endings.
Alright.
Maybe not in one go. I might do it over the course of a very long time, but... Oh, jeez.
We'll just play it through first and see where we end up.
Oh, jeez.
How about that?
I'm gonna feel like a horrible person, but you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things like to be the...
Like they've always been.
Yep. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori?
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just want it to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Catching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more. Something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend some time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. I get the feeling Monica told her to kill herself.
Mako! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's what I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I'll have said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't really know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill run down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on all the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during their practice. What's this? I flip it to Sayori's poem. It's different from all the ones she's practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Yep. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Mako? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wait. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Great. Saw this coming. Do you want me a solid?
Take a picture of that?
No.
No?
Hit Windows. It'll keep recording, I hope. Click on the screen. Right click on Doki Doki Literature Club. Go to Properties. At the very bottom. Oh shit. Go to General. Oh shit, okay. Hit X. Hit the X. Open Steam. We're doing this. Okay, go scroll all the way to the top. Well, actually, just scroll to D. You'll know it when you see it. Alright, see the green? Right click. Properties. Go to local files. Go hit browse local files. Trace back. Double click that. Bottom file. Sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred while running game code. Blah 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 blah. Oh jeez. Oh, jump exception. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ahaha. Well, here goes nothing.
Well,
Open the game. And alright, I just wanted to make sure we didn't break the recording with that.
alright.
Alright. That was fucked. Enter. Oh, we gotta record 15, be at 30.
Alright.
Hell? Is there? Has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this went through this. Everything was normal a few days ago. That's why guys are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri that I'd be there for her. I told her that I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault! My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in life is worth any more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never! And...
So that was an ending?
Oh my god, that was fucked up. Well, we know what we're clicking.
Load game.
No. The one above it.
Oh.
Yes. Click it! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to anything, any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let it catch up to me. Oh, it even fucked up the recording, notice for a second.
Oh.
It was weird. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After packing up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Mako?
Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something that I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
I'm gonna need a shit ton of cuddles after this.
Alright.
In that case, which club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member is a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Mako. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please.
I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Mako, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Maybe we are the supplies. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mako.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with, her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Mako in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make him some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down?
Yeah, the girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people
in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
I keep seeing glitches, I think.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly, whatever. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess so.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. And that's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Mako, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
You're boring. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I just realized something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes start over me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give it back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poem.
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
And well, I guess... Oh.
That was my line, you dick.
Sorry.
We should just do the whole show by yourself.
No.
It's time to stop anyways.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, Murphy.
Well, this is weird.
Yep. We're gonna continue playing, kids. Can't leave it like that.
Kobe needs snuggles.
I need snuggles after that. I wonder, since she got deleted, I wonder if we could restore the game file. If she got deleted from the game file, we should be able to scan the file integrity on Steam.
Yeah.
And it will restore her. Maybe. It would definitely restore her file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'd have to start over,
I don't
right?
know.
I don't know.
I don't either. We might try something like that maybe. After we get other renderings. Anyway, I'm Kobe.
And I'm Kenzie.
I'm depressed.
Oh, poor love.
I need a hug after this shit.
Alright,
No, I need
well,
a long hug after this.
remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And go hug somebody.
Yeah. Look over at your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Or your best friend.
Or your significant
your
other.
mom,
Or your dog or your dad or something. And just give them a great big old hug and tell them how much they mean to you.
And if you don't have anyone, go hug a stranger.
No, don't hug a stranger. Don't hug a stranger. Let me reiterate just how much you should not hug a stranger. You mean the world to me.
You mean what?
Bye.
Bye.